So what I want to know is, you ready?
Hey, what's up?
What is that pillow up there for?
I don't know.
Look at me. What is that pillow up there for? I'm busy. What is that pillow up there for?
I don't know.
That pillow right there. What is it for? You got some explaining to do.
I don't know what it's for.
What is it up there for?
So when the boys, playing 2K, they bump into the bed. You wanna know what it's really for? It's holding it up, actually. It's that ball right there.
Come on and get your some. Come on and get your some.
So, a young man was pulled over by his mother to have a little talk because he did something that a lot of us done did back in the day. Probably some of y'all, probably kids right now, probably doing it right now as we speak or about to do it. If you ain't been there, you're gonna get there. Yeah, he had a little talk with his mom, and his mom was like, hey, I got something to ask you, let's take a look at your headboard. What is that neck pillow doing behind your headboard? Now, everybody already know. We all know when there's a pillow or any type of item behind the headboard, I'm gonna go ahead and say 10 times out of 10, you've probably been doing the funky nasty. Yep, that's right. 10 times out of 10, you've probably been doing the god doggone funky nasty with somebody else, all right? And you could already tell he was about to lie or that he was already feeling like some type of guilt in his soul because the way he was drinking that soda and the way his eyes were looking, he was looking like, oh Lord, I hope I don't get caught. You see, that's why you gotta be good at what you do, you know what I'm saying? Homie, you done snuck a girl up in the house and you done got caught. I'm pretty sure he ain't get in trouble because his mama done probably did the same thing back in the day. Dad done did the same thing. How else you know? We all done did it. But I will say one thing. I want to share like a little story. I actually got caught my first time too, you know what I mean? Not my first time hunching, but it was probably around like the 5th or 4th time me getting it in with a breezy. And you wanna know how I got caught? I got caught with a hickey on my neck. Yeah, I know, the most obvious thing that all of us could possibly do to get caught. I got caught with a hickey on my neck. But here's the thing, I didn't even know she was actually leaving marks on my neck. I saw, I knew she was kissing up on my neck and stuff like that. You first doing the do and you're getting it in, you're like, okay. I think I like this sex thing, man. I think I'm loving it. And it was bomb at the time. I'm like 15 years old, getting it in. And I remember my mama was at work. She was at work, but she was getting her hair done. So right after, while she was getting her hair done, I had old girl get dropped off, you know what I'm saying, who happened to be my girlfriend at the time. And she was only my girlfriend for about like a month or whatever. And I'm gonna tell you later how we broke up. But we got it in, you know what I mean? And it was over with. She left around like 6, 7 o'clock, you know what I mean? Got picked up by the same dang on person, the friend, you know what I mean? And my mama came home about 30 minutes later. I'm like, woo, just in time. Just in goddamn on time. So my mama walked in the kitchen with my sister. My little sister was like a little baby at the time, probably about 2 years old, something like that. And I remember, man, my mom was doing something in the kitchen and all of a sudden she had just put her purse down and she said, boy, what is that on your neck? What is that on your neck? I'm like, she was like, you having sex, ain't you? All right, well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you have a baby, I ain't taking care of it. And that was the end of the story. I ain't never had no sex talk with my mama. I ain't never had no other talk with her after that. Prior to that, me and my mama, we never really had a type of talk. Maybe she should have had it with me a long time ago. I felt like I was sexually responsible. But yeah, she caught that hickey on my neck, man. I had like 3, 4 good ones on my neck to the point that I had to actually get some makeup on me the next day by some girls at school, and the makeup was rubbing off my white shirt, man. It was bad. It was bad. That thing was stuck on my neck for about 3-4 days, man. But here's how I'm gonna tell you how me and the girl broke up. My brother was fucking her. Yeah. My brother was fucking her, man. Yeah, man. I had lost contact with my brother for years. I say for about like 3 years I hadn't talked to my brother. And we wasn't mad at each other or nothing. You know, things happen. Life, you know, life goes on. You on your side of the spectrum. I'm on my side doing my thing. I'm working at Winn-Dixie, I think, doing my thing, and you working at Publix. We both bag boys. Well, I was a stalker at the time. He was a bag boy, I believe. And I found out through the same friend that dropped her off. Yeah. The friend played basketball and all, and then she said, "Look, I got something to tell you, man. Your girl, man, even though she go to another high school, you know, she with this nigga named And I'm like, whoa, for real? You mean bruh?" She was like, "Yeah, she with bruh." I'm like, thanks for telling me. She said, you know, you welcome. I'm like, man, what kind of friend are you? But hey, at that time I felt like she was more of a friend to me than she was to her own doggone friend. I don't even know if they cool to this day, to be honest. So I ended up getting down to the bottom of it. I called around and asked for my brother's number. Nobody knew my brother's number. So I called his job. I called and I said, "Hey, They're like, "Oh, hold on real quick." I sat on the phone, you know, you get put on hold, a little music play. Hello? What's going on, bro? Who this? Nigga, you know who this is. "Oh, what up, boy? What's going on, cuz?" "Yeah, what's going on, bro? How you been?" "Man, I've been straight, bro. What you doing calling here?" "Hey, man, I got a question to ask you real quick before we get into all that, bro. I know it's been a while. I don't want no mess. I ain't even mad at you, brother. I just got to get down to the bottom of it, bro. You know what I mean? You know this girl named da-da-da-da-da-da?" They're like, Yeah, that's my old lady." I said, "Nigga, that's my old lady too." He said, "Oh, no." I said, "Oh, yeah, bro. We in the same situation." And it was during the time when that R. Kelly and Usher song was out. The big old single, it was a big single called "Same Girl." It was the same year at the same time that was happening. So we ended up setting something up. I said, "Bro, when you get off from work, call me tomorrow. We gonna fix this thing on up, and we gonna get this girl on three-way." He said, all right. So I called him, you know what I'm saying? Or he called me. I answered the phone. I said, "All right, you ready?" You know, at the time, that three-way was real big at the time. I said, "All right, here you go. I'm finna call him. Make sure you talk to her like you know, say, 'Hey, baby, do the same stuff you've been doing. I'ma just sit back quiet just so I can just hear what it really is.'" So, and man, you see, people love to call me. People love to call me when I'm talking about something good, and it happen to be scam likely, right? So scam likely. This is how you know the devil trying to stop me. "I rebuke thee." So he ended up calling and talking about, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" All the other stuff. She's like, "Hey, boo, hey, baby, you know, I miss you. I can't wait to do all this up on you." You're like, "Oh, for real? Oh, for real?" And I'm just sitting back in the back like, okay. Now, mind you, I had already found out the girl was a hoe. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. I had already found out the girl was a hoe. So that's what I get. You learn your lessons, man. You know, I said a hard head make a soft what? Ass. And I should have known not to do that, but hey, you know, it was my first time around the time hunching consistent coochie at the time, and I was just trying to, you know, just figure my way around life. I wasn't in love. I was just had a little breezy. You feel me? A little girl breezy. So they started going back and forth a little bit, and then I was like, "Oh yeah," and she like, wait. Who on the phone? I said, "Man, come on, man. Don't play no games with me, man. You know who on the phone." She like, What? Y'all set me up? I'm like, ha. We on the phone having a good old time laughing. She hung up the phone. His lame ass ended up getting back with her. Well, not with her, but he ended up about 3-4 years later, and I wasn't mad at that. You know, I mean, it is what it is. But long story short, she the first one to get me caught up, to be honest. The only time I really got caught up, to be honest, with my mama. My mama ain't never walked in on me doing nothing or whatever, but she doggone damn sure caught that hickey on my neck, multiple hickeys on my neck. So this right here is a funny little story. I think it's absolutely hilarious how old boy was just sitting there trying to play it off like, oh my God, I hope they don't find it, I hope they don't find it, I hope they don't find it. Damn, they don't found it, man. And then he gonna sit there and say, well, you know, me and the boys, you know, we be in the room and we be jumping on the bed. Boy, you better, look, if I'm your daddy, boy, you better tell me right now you getting coochie, right now. Okay, I don't need to hear nothing. This is the time, this is the very crucial time in life where you need to tell me when you losing your virginity that it ain't just you and the boys jumping in the bed. Okay? Okay? So that's about it, y'all. Just want to tell y'all what was up, you know, and bring this story to y'all. This is Unspoken Truth. I am back now. If y'all got any wild stories or wild videos to send me, y'all go ahead and send it my way. Big Spoke Draco at SpokenReasonsTV.com. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, tell everybody about it, and we out.